Doctor Who. The underrated stories. No. 1. Daleks in Manhattan. There are a number of Doctor Who stories that seem to generally attract nothing but scorn from the wider fan community as a whole, and while some of them, such as Time Elash, generally deserve their drubbing, there is a subsection of stories where the condemnation and caterwauling is not only undeserved but thoroughly wrong-headed. Generally speaking, most of these stories are in the original series, particularly from around 1977 onwards, and it is rare for me to find a new series story that fits into this category. However, the one that most certainly does is the Daleks in Manhattan two-parter from Series 3. I love Daleks in Manhattan. It is, for me, the best Tennant story, the best new series Daleks story, certainly. Every one since has been uniformly terrible, and a genuinely unappreciated gem. Daleks in Manhattan takes place in the 1930s, but it is not the real 1930s, it is the 1930s of myth and B-movies because, of course, Daleks in Manhattan is in itself a B-movie in the spirit of the B-movie horror and science fiction films of the time. It is Frankenstein and the Island of Dr. Moreau, but with Daleks and showgirls. The faux period atmosphere is delicious, and the Daleks fit right in. The characters are just the right side of stylized too, and there is a delightful tonally odd quality to the story, with left-field moments that crack me right up, such as the Daleks' water cooler moment where they sneakily bitch about the boss, and the pigmen shuffling impatiently in the lift as they wait to murder Martha and company. Best of all is the delightful black comedy of the murder of Solomon. Solomon is presented as a likable, decent, noble character, which makes the darkly comic nature of his demise all the more bizarre and delicious. His Martin Luther King Jr. style speech suggesting peace to the Daleks, followed by its crushingly inevitable response, just tickles my funny bone. Daleks in Manhattan is peculiar and balmy in a way that New Who, for all of its frequent attempts at fake zaniness, so very rarely is. One of the most deeply peculiar and strikingly original Dalek stories ever made. I adore it and I am unashamed.